morning. Thank you for joining us. This is today's live on Equa Television International. And, as usual, by 11, today's live is up and then the squad is intact. And sometimes when you see me happy and then, smiling, is because I am covered, and you understand what I mean. The only man among... Yeah, I don't understand. The last one standing. So, like I was saying, I'm covered because I'm among capable, beautiful ladies, beautiful colleagues, beautiful sisters. Loaded. For us to drive the show.
No, my help us, so let's not fall your hand. I was thinking to my brother is some other people he was talking about.
Like really, it's always beautiful. Sounds awesome, to be around beautiful ladies like you, Joyce, Jakarta, Prudence, Jemima. I don't understand this look that you're looking at. Like you want to say something?
No.
You sure?
She wanted to remind you, somebody's wife.
Joyce, you see, we are starting this show
on a good note.
Well, I don't have a problem because now people are sitting together and we are right here. So deal with it. Please, what's the topic? Today is Friday. We are talking about social media. And
yes.
Fake life is almost a cliche that everybody is familiar with. And you find that commonly on social media. People will tell you fake it until it becomes real. But others are of the school of thought, why fake what can be real? That means I can work to make it happen instead of me faking it. And sometimes I'm almost bothered about how that you only see the good part of people's life. Nobody will tell you, oh, I did not eat today, oh, I slept hungry. But the moment they go out and then you see people snapping the food and then posting it, and that could be once in 10 months that they are having the opportunity to snap it and make it look like it's an everyday thing. This person would take a picture like close to somebody's car and just post it. Like we while the ladies are faking beauty, you find a lot of men faking riches. And then these two people come together and when they start dating themselves, they start faking the life entirely. Social media and fake life. Wow.
Wrong foundation. Okay, we will say like social media is here to stay because you can tell is the in thing now.
The new community
is a new community. You can't take it, and like the world is revolving. So many things are changing, and then people are following the trend. For some that are crazy with trend, they just dive into it and then they are moving. But looking at it from our own community, we're talking about Christian community, we know what the Bible say concerning lies. Because if you say anything that is fake, to me, I would just underline it to be, you are just lying about a particular thing. You are lying about yourself or someone. So do you think what is happening now on social media, and then you see some people bearing certain names and then involved in that fake life on social media, what can we say could probably be the reason? Is it that the person is not called like in court, or what really is happening?
Well, I would say fake life is a life of lies. It's not real. There's no truth in it. So fake life is a life that you're living in your head. Because in reality, it's a different thing.
There's no result.
There's no result. So you're living a life that is not real in your head. And you're trying as much as possible to bring it to reality, but there's no synergy, there's no it's not synchronizing. So fake life is a life of lies that you live in your head. You're trying to meet up, you're trying to impress, you're trying to gather people to your side, and they don't seem to be willing to come. Why? Because you're living a fake life. A lot of people find themselves in that kind of a life because they are living a competitive life. I want to show you that I can do this. I want to show you that I can do that. I want to show everybody. And what you are showing, you can actually not do it all. So instead of you to work on yourself to see that you can do that, but you want to create an illusion. You want to create a picture that does not even exist. It can exist if you work, but you don't want to work and you want it to exist. So a lot of times, because you want to be competitive with people, you are living a fake life. You find people that will go and be living beyond their means, living above their means, because they want to live a fake life. Just like Joyce mentioned initially, you find people that will go to be snapping beside a car, a very beautiful car that is not theirs. People that would go to be borrowing clothes just to impress others, to be borrowing hair, to borrow phone, whatever is borrowable. They want to borrow
to impress.
Yes, just to impress others. Why? Because you're living beyond your means. Others go to collect monies, to collect goods, to collect a lot of things on credit, saying, okay, at the end of the month I'll pay you. You are telling 50 people that you will pay them at the end of the month. And when the end of the month come and your money comes, it cannot go around all of them, because you are living beyond your means. So living a fake life, all of this fake it till I make it. Why not work till you make it? Then when you make it, you would show the real thing. There's nothing like faking it till you make it. Work on it till you make it.
You see the major issue is that society looks up to celebrities for a lot of things, especially the younger generation that are the majority that we see on the social media. You see celebrity lifestyle and you begin to think that is how you should live. That's the standard that you should give out. That's the standard that the world wants. And because you want to meet up to standard so that you would not feel left out, because you want the world to see that, yes, I belong as well, and because you want people to see you with a certain form of light, you go all out to do certain things. But you see, what you fail to understand is that some celebrities come out in all this glam because they want to promote somebody's business. It's a business. I am a celebrity. She is a fashion designer. She designs the clothes and tells me, I want you to promote this for me. I wear it for any gala. I wear it for going out sake. I wear it and go somewhere. And
not really buying it.
I'm not buying it. And when I'm done, I give her back her design. I'm done.
Or is it complimentary?
I've done or something that I can just give it out to someone, because that's not, I just got it to do a business with this lady. And we're done. So tomorrow you see me with something else, probably another design she designed and said, help me do this again. And you begin to think that, oh no, these people actually, yes, we do know that some of them do go out to buy stuff for themselves, and they are really over the top. When we're talking about prices, they're costly. However, not all of them are doing that. So as much as we see that this is what they're doing, we want to reenact it in our own life. We want people to see what they are seeing on this, in a celebrity's life, in my own life, so that I too would have a certain form of fame, importance, in the value in the social media platform. So that's what calls for this whole fake life. You want to feel among, you don't want to be left out. And my family, we joke about something sometimes, and one of them is that when trends are happening, my younger sister goes, when will we do our own? and I'll be like, the day that we make the same money they're making. But that's a joke aside. That's just by the way. But that's how it begins sometimes. Okay, you're saying, okay, this is how everything is going. This person hits this kind of this number of likes because of what she did, and tomorrow she's gaining a whole lot of money, and I want to be like that too. I want to gain as much as she's gaining. And I don't have the capacity. I've not built myself to even the capacity she wish she did to get what she did, or I've not stripped myself of my conscience to the extent that she has done to do what she did to get the fame that she's getting. But I want to reach there, so I begin to fake it. I begin to do things And gradually over time, I'm going to build it to the point that I no longer have the conscience anymore that I had before. It's like I just trashed it. And the problem with this is that a lot of the older generation have no idea that this is what you're doing. And when I say the older generation, the parents have no idea what you're doing. So it's like you're double-faced. On the social media, this is who you are. Outdoors, when someone sees you outside, when someone sees you having a conversation with your colleague outside, or like having a relationship with other people outside, it's a whole different ball game entirely. So it all boils down to the point that we are all, and not majority of people on the social media are all striving to reach the point that the society has stapled to be the highlight of life, the life of the party.
You know, Sambo Suleiman asks a very vital question, like, why do we have that? I think it's trend. Before now, our parents didn't know about this fake life and all of that. But we got to a point where it was like the in thing. If you're not faking it, then you do not belong, or you don't know what's up. Like our generation, you say that's what's up. So people go out there, they borrow things. People go out there, they show what it's not, so that they can give an impression. And we live in a society where people are highly placed, are respected based on what you have. The society to be looked down on, you try to fake it, especially on social media, since you know that nobody's seeing you, so that people can regard you, people can get along with you, people can do things with you. But the sad thing is this: you will live in pain if you are faking it. And that is why I'm an advocate of, don't fake what can be real. If it can actually be real, then work towards becoming that thing. If I can just pick this cup, why should I assume place my hand like this, like I'm having a cup, when I can just pick it? So it's something that is a disturbing situation. And no wonder today you see our generation, nobody wants to work for anything. Nobody wants to go through process. Everybody just want life to happen to them, and when it's not happening, they just fake it. No wonder people hide under different kinds of identity just to scam people. That you are you feel no relevance is going to be given to you. You have to go and put a profile picture of a white person. So because of how we've idolized the white people. So when person does that, then you start relating, hi, this, that, and then you start giving the person attention. There are a lot of men out there, like, I mean, even married men that were scammed by fellow men that used a profile picture of a lady unknown to them, because they wanted to associate, they want to live their life, the life of the party, and they found themselves in that kind of situation. Fake life, there's no other definition apart from lie. You're living of young girls from villages that their parents struggle to send them to school, and then upon leaving the village, you find yourself in the city, like they always define it. You want to be that senator's daughter. You associate with, of course, in school you meet people from different environments, different families, so you don't want to be left out, so you want to feel among as well. So you start, oh, my father is my father is maybe your father is a farmer, but you're not proud of where you're coming from, and you want to feel among. And then you say, well, we stay in Abuja. Everybody stays in Abuja. When I was in school, I was wondering, this Abuja, is there actually space at all? Because everybody in the hostel will tell you, I stay in Abuja, I stay in Abuja. It's really amazing.
You know what is interesting?
And
the majority of those that say they stay in Abuja, they stay from Maraba to Masaka, Ado. See, so you know that all those are actually national, but they do all claim that it's Abuja, because Abuja is sophisticated. So
the thing is, anytime I go to Abuja, like you go to the main town of Abuja, mostly you find out offices, federal park, and also where are you staying? And all of you, like everybody I know, people, where do you stay? Like out of 100%, you get 99% of people tell you I stay in Abuja. Why do you have to Why are you not proud of where you're coming from?
Exactly.
You leave the village, you go to school, and on social media, your daughter of a senator, you stay in this area, all we see pictures of you in cars, different eateries, different this and that. And then when your mother decides to pay you a surprise visit, you're running. You don't want to identify with her. Or when you see her, you're chasing her out because you had already lied that this is who you are. So it is a life of struggle. When you choose fake life, you're always trying to prove a point. You're always trying to defend the lie. And you know one thing about, like, when you lie, you have to keep looking for lie to cover up. My boyfriend is this, my auntie is this, my uncle is this. All your family members are all sitting politicians. And yet, even when you go, you are hungry. You're really hungry. You go and say, well, it's not as if I don't have money, but I currently don't have access to my account. I think I have some issues. But can I get 500 from you? Like, why? Like, some people miss out of their blessings because they are trying to fake it. A lot of times when I watch people lie, like, faking, like, living fake life is not until you portray one image. Even when you lie, you are faking it. You hear somebody, you made a mistake, my dear. You made a mistake, but I don't think this is, I just decided to change. No, this way is like this. I just decided to just. So this person bought this for me, but I don't think it's too cheap. This my shoe, something you bought 1.5. They sent it for me from Dubai. It's I think they bought it $30. Something with that where you go to those people in Jos, Bongon Truth. Like, this is it. We are seeing it.
This show is
you get
it's too early for you to,
but you come and be lying. Funny thing, people be like, wow, the moment you turn, like, see these stupid idiots, that's what people will say.
You know
people always, I don't know why people think
you
know the amazing thing about people that live that fake life, they think others are foolish, but you are the real foolish person in that circle. Because you are there. My father has this. Well, this is just one of the houses. We have 4 duplex here, we have 5 lands there. My mother is the this and that. Hello. I tell people when they say, where is your house? That's my father's house. It's not my own. I don't have a house yet. But you are there. This is we even have this, we even have, who cares?
and you have nothing to call.
You get, tell us what you have worked for. Let us see the real you. So you see how people miss out of blessings. You can't be helped if you're faking it. When we know that you need help, people will come to your help. But by the time that's why you suffer with hunger. You don't have this, you can't say anything because you have already painted an image that this is who you are, this is where you come from. And you keep running helter-skelter. You call this one, you lie. You call that one, you lie. You now forget that you said something. And when they remind you say, oh, actually. So, like, I don't think there's any, you just suffer yourself when you want to live that fake life. Just be real, just be you. Can you do this? It's not like I cannot cook, but I don't really have time to cook. You cannot cook. You cannot cook. So you say, it's not like I cannot cook, but it's the time. Well, I don't wear cheap things. It has to be, let me see this. No. I can't do this. You can't even afford it. You can't afford it. It's not like I want to take, it's just you're drinking garri and they're asking, you're saying, nobody even asks you why you're taking the garri.
Guilt.
But you're telling us that I just feel like, and it's because I saw this person taking it too. It's not like where I cannot afford rice or chicken or this. It's like drink your garri with gratitude so that God can provide for you granite next time and milk to add to it. Somebody can just like take this and, but you're telling us that it's not as if I don't want to. I can actually afford it, but it's just because I feel like it's not as if I cannot pay for a house in this location. But I like to stay where there are people. You know, when you go to places like Rayfield, everybody's on his own. I don't like that kind of life. I want to stay where it's really communal. You can't afford it. You can't. True. There's no need to fake it. And that, like I said earlier on, when you go on social media, everybody's living large. So where's the poverty that we've been listing statistics about 133 million Nigerians are living in poverty? When it comes to, we keep clamoring for this, but all of us are big men and big women on social media. So where is the suffering? You show us chicken, you show us big cars, you show us iPhones, you show people this, and you say, there's no job. Where are you getting all those things?
You see, maybe that's the reason why it is difficult for us in this part of the country, to even stand up for our rights.
True.
When things are going wrong, like when the government are not doing the right thing. Because if you look at it based on what you portray now, like it's just okay, everybody on the social media is rich, and then it's difficult for you to see someone posting anything. The only negative thing that I see is maybe you see people posting obituary.
Like someone died.
But
Yes,
sadly,
and then I notice now that even the real family,
they don't post.
they don't post. Like someone is just trying to be the first to announce to the family that your brother is dead. But aside that, like, or maybe there is an accident or something.
Somebody said, that
You understand? Yes.
that it's not as if people don't have your picture. It's you that refuse to die. Die first. You see how your picture will go
Will be
like
flying.
dead
Pictures that you've
viral.
forgotten
You know the
about.
people that I pity the most
Mm.
is people that get depressed, people that are caught up with the lies. Like you cannot discern that this person is just faking it. You go back home and you're crying. Hi, and we finish school with this girl. You see her, she's using iPhone 14. Hi, look at this person. They gave birth to us the same year, but see the mansion that he has. You don't even know the depression and the drugs that is going on in that mansion. I'm not saying that the mansion is wrong, but if it is just faking, some people just go to hotels and they snap pictures, they do videos, and you're there depressed. You go back home and you're saying, see this my class. Oh, show me the way now. Show me the way. Follow who know road.
Cut
Prudence,
soap for
cut
me.
soap for me now. Cut soap. Like
Somebody
you
said
are
cut
so
sponge.
like you are so worried. You're disturbed. You get depressed. Because somebody is using this and you don't have it. You don't even know that the person wanted to snap picture and you decided to borrow the hair. And then you snap and you're saying, oh, this my hair, I just got it, how many dollars? And you are there depressed that you don't know that the person borrowed the hair. You see shoe and it's a designer shoe. When will I get this shoe? You are depressed. People need to be discerning. You need to understand times, like times and season. Discern. You ask a very vital question. Why is it? Why? It is trend. Everybody is faking it. If you have, the Bible says wisdom is profitable to direct. See, when you see, you know that this is fake life. It starts from lack of contentment. When you are contented with what you have, when you are grateful, when you get to that point of knowing who you are, we always say it on today's life. Discover purpose. It will save you a lot of stress. I don't need to fake nothing. If I already know who I am, who I'm called to be, I would rather be working on becoming better or improving myself. I will disregard Prudence, Jemima, and Sambosuma, like what you're wearing, how you're living your life will not be a problem, but rather I'll be working hard to grow. My mindset will be fixed on personal development, on improvement, on becoming better. It starts from contentment. But when my focus is on her, then I will leave worried. I want to prove a point to Prudence. When she makes this hair, I go to the salon. I say, please make at the end of the month, I will pay you. And I will make the hair and I'll come to the office and be flaunting my hair like this, unknown. That look at what I've actually put myself in this condition. I've fixed myself like I'm indebted to somebody because I wanted to prove a point. People should just realize, like, get to know purpose. Why am I created? Why am I even here on earth? What is my assignment? Then walk in that path. That way, whether people are faking it or people are not faking it, it's not your business. What you try to do is working to improve yourself and become better version of yourself daily.
You see, this thing that she's talking about it cuts across just the society to even the church. You'd find that some people are on the social media, especially just to oppress the other people in the church. If my sister in church sees this thing now, she'll be jealous. She would want to go and do the same thing. So let me do it so that it would. So you're in a competition with somebody who isn't even aware that you're doing so.
Press them tomorrow in church.
Yeah, exactly. On our way to church, and I'm taking a whole lot of selfies by somebody's car. In fact, sometimes you even reach the church, then you find one corner with one fine car. Take a lot of pictures before you get into the church. or immediately service is done, you wait around. You know, sometimes the elders stay, or the older people, they stay for long. So before they come out, you have taken some pictures so that you post on social media, and people are like, wow, when did you get a new car? Like, "Oh, just yesterday." And people don't even know that you're lying. I got tired of the car, so I just decided to I just gave it to that car dealer. You know him now. That's those are some lies. Those are some things that you can easily just say, and people can easily believe you, because nobody wants to go back and ask John whether they really sold the car to him or not. So life goes on, and you've already told a number of people that this is what you did. You see, sometimes the thing is that people do constructive lies, and that's what happens on the social media. You've constructed the lies. If they want to catch me from this angle, I'll say it like this. They want to catch me from this angle, I'll say it like this.
I pity their followers.
So they've already organized it, and this is how they want to live their lives. But as Joy said, it's one thing. We're just not contented. There's no contentment there. She spoke about knowing who you are, but I want to say that it goes beyond just knowing, but also appreciating who you are. If you appreciate yourself, you know that you have worth, so you would focus on developing that worth.
I think the word there is low self-esteem. If you're faking it, that means you don't like yourself.
Of course,
you're not comfortable with who you are. You don't even appreciate who you are.
Yes.
So it is low self-esteem that make people fake it. Why will I fake me when I know that what I'm doing, I'm just the second version of another person?
And you know what really happens is that you don't even appreciate that you is good enough. You think that you is not good enough, and you're not even comfortable in your own skin. Little one that you see, some of us would go and make some creams just to change the color of our skin, so that tomorrow when they see Prudence, they see a different Prudence.
Glowing.
Prudence is no longer dark skinned beauty. I love this skin, by the way.
The truth is that if we really know who we are, just like we mentioned, a lot of things will not be happening. We struggle with identity. You don't even know who you are. You don't know. Just like Alice in the wilderness, she doesn't know where she's coming from, and she doesn't even know where she is going to. So you are lost, and you don't even want to be found. So if we know who we are, it helps to know your identity. It helps to know your purpose. Like, why am I here? What am I supposed to do? We are in the world, but we should not be like the people in the world. We should be changers. But it's so funny that the world is the one changing us. Why are we conforming to the pattern of the world? Why is the world not conforming to our own pattern? We all want to make it. We all want to live. So who are the poor ones? Just like she mentioned. Why don't you present yourself the way you are? Help will come to you where you are. But when you want to be elsewhere, you want to present yourself as someone you are not, help will not come to you. God wants us to present our hearts the way it is. Let's show the world what we really are. And then God would now decide, okay, I want this person to come to your aid. I want this one to come to your help. But people are constantly coming to your aid, but they are not finding you there. Why? Because you're living a different life that God did not plan for you. And even when people are trying to make you understand that this life you're living is not good, you feel like they're the haters. They don't want your progress. They are not your destiny helpers. And a lot of times we find ourselves struggling, one form of struggle, coming out of it, doubling it, tripling it, and help is not coming.
To the extent that most people change their names. You leave your village, you are Kachalong. You go to university in city, you become Annabelle or princess or queen or it's queen. And your family are wondering, they are coming to visit you, they are asking for Kachalong, they are saying they don't know. They go around the school, they cannot even identify any Kachalong because you have become Annabelle or queen or princess.
And even on Facebook, everyone has become unrecognizable.
It's princess.
And let me tell you, did you realize AI is helping? AI is really helping.
You don't recognize
anybody again. The idea of changing name in school is so that they will not quickly like identify you, know you are whatever. Like, I'm coming to look for Prudence, and you are not proud of of your mother or your father, where they are coming from. Definitely, you know, they do come to school, you know, bringing their Dambuzogale. You know what I'm saying? You know, or Kodon Rama, she's just holding inside later.
I know what you're talking about.
Don't drop the rating of this show. Speak English. Did you notice a trend of even celebrities?
Yes.
How that everybody on his birthday is having Range Rover, like he's having
like somebody's
surprise.
New
So
car,
the last
yes.
one I saw recently, when during the lady's birthday, there was a car like in the compound, and the way she came out, well scripted. The surprise was well scripted, and I was like, then somebody just say another.
But the acting. How about the acting?
Well scripted.
Okay.
Everything was
Like,
a good
from
script.
the opening of the coming out, no
Very
surprise.
nice.
You know, there's something about surprise that is
The
always
surprise
surprising.
was not real.
But I was surprised she was not surprised.
Surprised.
Seeing that kind of car. And then she came out, and even the way she dressed, she walked out. Obviously, I'm even saying she. I hope you don't-
But you know.
So how the lady just came out, and then somebody on like in the under the video now said another fake, another lie again. These people go and buy things for themselves and be shouting, "Oh, my fans! Which fan? Fan that is struggling to drink gari, fan that is struggling with house rent. My fans did this for me." I'm not
Joyce,
saying that there
yes.
aren't people
Mm.
that genuinely people give them because they love their craft or their art or what they do. But why do you have to? Why, like, do you owe anybody all those things that you're faking? Like, do I owe somebody like a filtered picture? Do I owe you that? Do I owe you explanation? I don't. Why can't I be me? Why am I disturbed with trend that I cannot even put a profile picture that it is me? I have to go and look for all the AIs and look for the fine. Somebody said that, see, that your AI suit, make sure you wear it to church on Sunday. Make sure you wear it. Let's not go and see you without your coat. Wear that AI suit, that fitted suit.
I imagine everybody wearing AI suit and wearing
hair
AI
and the
dress
hair.
and the hair.
You-
Man,
you
that
see what
church, that
that
church will
face-
be so.
You see what we don't even
Yeah.
get? You continue to do a fake life. You're imitating someone. Of course, your fake life is your life now is designed according to somebody's life. So basically, you're copying. Where is the uniqueness? See, I think it's just because you don't understand this. When God said you're fearfully, when the Bible rather says you're fearfully and wonderfully made, then God said, "I knitted you." Do you have any idea how they knit? He took his time to over. Like, he really took his time.
You
I'm
say
sorry
far.
to
You
say
and
that
this your brother even speaking
You say far.
Hausa.
on an English show,
And
I apologize. But like,
She's just trying to remind the viewers
It-
that
it's-
we
it's
run
the
Hausa session, you know?
oh
I
yeah,
think that's just
wow.
Pay for this promo. You pay.
Sorry, HOP.
So it was written in the Bible that you were knitted in the womb. That means they took their time. He took his time to make you who you are. Then, excuse me, why are you not appreciating it?
You see,
And who is establishing the standard of beauty or the standard of wealth? Who is telling you what is beautiful, what is handsome, what is wealth?
Have you seen the people that
Who
are not
is-
eating food because they want to become the model that social media has presented as beauty?
the wall.
You
the
will
wall.
stop
Yeah.
that
changing the agenda.
Exactly. That's
But
that's also part
I
of
asked
it.
this question: who is the father of life?
Uncle D.
Yes. You
We
see,
were told
David.
we just
First of all,
yes,
Uncle David.
yes,
Uncle Donald.
devil.
Uncle. Their uncle.
Their uncle. Their uncle.
The Association of Liars.
Liars.
Their uncle.
Yes. You see, if you go back to the root, I just look at it this way. You know, Prudence mentioned the author. If you know the author, the originator, and then you know that's your source, I think it solves the problem. It solves the problem.
Yeah.
You know, because you ask yourself, where is the uniqueness of God? Where is that beauty, you know, that is in God? Where is that wisdom for him creating us differently the way we are. Joyce is tall, I'm short. And Esther is plumpy, and Jemima is slim. You understand? He wants you to see God is not a straitjacket. He's not. He wants us to see, like I'm looking at Joyce, I am seeing God in a different dimension. I'm looking at Amos, I'm seeing God in a different dimension from what he does. Possibly he's a carpenter, she's a broadcaster. You understand? God embedded those knowledge and separate them. And when you are looking at creativity, when it comes to craft, you see how God is wonderful in that side. When you're talking presentation and you look at her, you see how God embedded those skills. He took his time to communicate. So why will yes, and then when you're talking about speaking, that someone will sit and listen. Like when you hear Prudence in her talking, you would like to hear her like talk and talk and talk and talk. You get it. So you appreciate you appreciate God. Then in your mind you will not think that someone will come and fake something in your brain and tell you otherwise.
Let me bring another perspective, Sambo Solomon.
Yes.
And it's really worrisome and shameful how that you talked about the uniqueness in everyone. Like anytime I have the privilege, I tell people there's greatness in every one of us.
Yes, very true.
The day you realize that, you save yourself a lot of problems.
Sure.
But a lot of times people sit down and look at the greatness in another, disregarding that there's something in you will not understand. It's always you that is the great person. It's you that have everything. But there's something in you that I don't have and I cannot do. God is deliberate about that. That he made you tall. He made this person short. He knows what he's doing. We are there to complement each other.
Right.
What if one person has everything? How will the world look like? But we do not appreciate that. We have allowed the world to set the standard for life, for us, for beauty, for fashion, for whatever it is, intelligence, wealth, and then forgetting the place of God. No wonder today you see, even amongst Christians, people want to go and change how their body is, how the color of their teeth, the color of their skin. Even their hips, they are not even contented now. Beyond the selling of the padded tight and pants and bras, now people are going for surgeries. They want to change how their body is, how they should. Oh, I'm too plumpy, I'm too fat, big and like big for nothing. I need that figure 8. It's not about watching weight now or eating or dieting. Now it's about going for surgeries to change how you look. So you mean that the person that molded you, that knitted you, like that just wasted his time. So I saw a lady advertising the padded boards, and I like, why are you
there are some things that I cannot do. Shameful.
Like, do you know the stress that it comes with?
Shameful.
See, you want that figure 8 to come out, you go and buy a very padded tight. Now
you can't
breathe. You go and wear the padded. You see how they struggle to wear it, because it will make your tummy go compresses it, and then all the pressure will go down to the hips, and then with the additional one. So you struggle because of how tight. Yes, because of how tight it is.
It reminds me of crosses. So when you are wearing
Asian days, you struggle.
People are feeling cold.
And you see people. Sometimes you see people sit down in an event. You see somebody sit like this. You think that they are trying to be composed. They are going through a lot. They are going through a lot. What about the people that have to the cream that they are using because they want to change how they look? They tell you, in the morning you use this one, in the afternoon you use this particular one, in the night you use this one.
Then add vitamins.
You use this one on the face, this one on the hand, this one on the leg, this one on the neck. Like, how do people do this? Like,
then you also have to go and take supplements,
and then you shouldn't go
vitamins
into the direct sunlight. You have to use an umbrella.
So do you see how they even work? Like those people that wear the padded board, like Botox, do you see how they work? It's like this because they want to prove a point.
Fake life.
It's stressful. It's painful.
Stressful.
Why can't? Because you want somebody to see what is not there. There's another man out there that will appreciate how you are. There's a man out there that doesn't like the big. He likes it moderate or he likes it flat. There's a man out there for that, but you are looking at, you have created a standard that it is the that have you seen a girl with
painted a standard?
Have you seen a lady with buttocks that is humble? So you want to be that proud lady, you want to have it, and then you go and pay to do the surgery, or you go and wear all the things you wear, then you'll be walking so that guy can see you or that man can see you and then follow you because of that. Eventually, even when it comes to you, did he come for the real you? He came for that thing you faked. And when he comes and see that it's actually not fake. There, he goes. That's how they keep coming and going. I had a story.
Or when he noticed, he start faking his own life too.
I had a story of a couple that got married. That very day, the guy said he's not doing again. That he sued the girl that she deceived him. So all the times he has been with her, she's always makeup on heavy makeup. There are people that wake up to foundation. They sleep with the foundation. Even themselves, like they don't look at their real face in the mirror because they feel that the standard for beauty is in pointed nose, is in light skin.
And you know what you just said reminded me.
I pity their pillow.
I when we went
black.
When I went for my 1 year compulsory service, before that, you have to go through the whole 3 weeks of camp training in camp. So the 3 weeks training in camp, the first day, after the whole parade and everything, your body is sore because you're not used to it. You're not doing this on a normal day, and you go to bed and you're waking up around 4 a.m.
Those soldiers.
Because the beagle blows. Immediately the beagle blows, you have to get up and start running. I woke up around 4 when I heard the beagle, and I turned and saw someone with full makeup on. So I began to wonder,
what time did you wake up?
Did you sleep? Did you rest? Excuse me, your body needs rest. So what time did you wake up? And so when I was done with camp, I came back home and I was sharing my experience with my older sister, and she's like, what she saw in her own camp was different. It was worse. That she woke up around, was it 2 a.m. or about 1 a.m. and she found some ladies seriously trying to do their makeup
without even having their bath.
So that when they come,
no, the truth. Let me tell you something. That's deception. Like the man I told you about, like the story that got married to a lady and he sued her that she deceived him. Like, why would you do that to somebody? You went to wear the padded bum or the padded breast so that you look what you are not, because you want to attract a brother. It was you that was talking about relationship, how that if you are true, stay to it. Think about that person that is actually true to something, and okay, this is what attracts me and I'm going for it, and then it was just all deception. That is the reason why we have all the problems and the troubles we have in our society. People are living lie, people are deceiving
divorce,
people. Imagine you wake up and then you realize that you have this thing you have been holding on to was actually lies. Look at the time wasted. Look at the trust. Like, it's not something that you can give back again. This wife, the first night, you know how that a lot of, I'm not married, I don't know how it is, but you hear married couple talk about first night. She went have her part and then she came out. You saw, is this another brother? Like, this is not, because she was always on foundation. She was always on thick makeup. And he, like, this is not it. And he was angry, and that ends it for them. So a lot of people today, you go on social media, their relationship that people meet on social media, the day they are supposed to meet physically, the other person will go and hide behind one car and be making the call, where are you? I'm wearing green top, I'm standing in front of one white car, and the person people and just end the call and start going. Why? This is not the face he saw. The face he saw on social media was filled with you use filter, you use AI pictures, and they say send me a picture of you. You are sending all the everything. You make sure that the editing is to the core. People will go for pictures, birthday picture or pre-wedding. See, edit it. Make sure it make me fair, make me fine.
Now they are massing department.
Little wonder we have a lot of failed marriages now. Because we are concentrating
from the
on
foundation
the fake
already,
life. Yes. So when you're doing all of this and you get married, what time do you have to take care of your home? To cater for many other things, what time do you have? So we have a lot of
1 a.m.
and so we have a lot of failed marriages, and divorce is now the order of the day. You divorce this one, marry that, divorce that, and marry another one.
It's like
You
you
see-
find one man has already gone through 5 wives. But before that, I was just going to add that as much as we've spoken about from the ladies' angle, there was a trend at some point where you'll find that on a guy's birthday, he wakes up and it's like his friends are coming to spray him some money, and everybody's like, I need a friend like this. See what my friends did to me this morning. One interesting thing about that is that some of them, this is what they do. So I have like 30K in my account, or maybe like 50K in my account. I'll go withdraw everything. Come and shoot this video. When we are done with the video, I collect back my money and put it back in the account.
Give you your 20, give you your 30, give you your 100. I take my 60.
Guys are faking
You deposit
beauty and their physical appearance. Guys are faking to be rich, and when they do that, you attract that girl that she too fake to be the physical attraction, and you come together, and then all of you now realize that you all faked it, and then there's no peace or there's separation. So like that's the life now where a lot of people are faking richness, a lot of people are faking physical beauty and all of that. But why do you have to do that? It is trend. Like I said, sadly you find out that sisters and brothers even within the church do that. Like you go, and my concern usually is the people that get like trapped with those fake life. People should understand that we are in a time where people are making it a cliche, fake it until it becomes real. Don't allow yourself to be swayed by all these things you see on social media. There's more to the life they portray. Such people, we're not taking away that they are really ladies that are beautiful. What you see is them. We're not saying there are no guys that are actually rich, and that is what. But why would you even want to put it out there? One thing I realized with people that actually have, they hardly make noise. They hardly do that. So it should give you a hint that the person that is there flaunting this is actually not it. Why would somebody come to your DM and say, give me 20,000, you will get 50,000 in 30 minutes? And you are already swayed because the person is always posting with big cars, different fine dresses. Like Prudence says, some of them are brand promoters, they're ambassadors. All these celebrities, all these clothes you see them wear, they are promoting a brand. As soon as they are done, they pay them for what they did. So why am I living in confusion? I can't sleep because I want to do what this lady is doing. Because somebody on his bed, they did, me too. I want to do, I go all out to go and borrow money or to go to a car stand to beg them to bring car on my birthday. Then I'll come out and do,
please let me add that. How much is it per dollar?
Did you notice something? Did you notice something that people that are rich, people that are well-to-do, they want a simple life. You see a rich man, he just want to wear his trouser, slippers, nobody should notice. Those ones that don't have anything. Hey, you have to see the latest on them. That is the fake life. You are living a life where you have not even attained.
I remember when
make me rich.
when Jesus, was fasting and he's in the wilderness. You remember what happened when the devil came? When he took him to the highest pinnacle, and then he showed him like everything and said, I own this. So what do you think? Just think twice about your coming. That mission. Just think twice. So I think that's what the devil is doing to us. He will just tell you, yes, you receive Christ. Yes, you serve him for this long. Yes, you have been doing great in church. You've been doing great in your area of chosen career. Preaching the gospel. But I just want to make a rethink. Joyce, how about now? You remember that your friend now that you read Mascom now? This is where she is now. And you are just in Equa TV. Think twice. Think twice. Now just you will see where you'll be. Like, you understand? So these are some of the schemes that the devil is using.
I think people should know the implication of faking it.
Yes.
Because number one, just to add to what you're saying, when you want to live a fake life, then you do all it takes to present and maintain that life. We've seen ladies go to the extent of sleeping around. We've seen ladies that got caught. They they ended up with people that are actually ritualists, and their lives were exchanged for the life that they wanted. At the end of the day, they didn't even get it. We've seen young boys that were deceived. Guy, just do this. You want this money, you do this. At the end of the day, their life was cut short. We've heard of people that, yes, they got the fame. They faked it to make it real. They got it, but it didn't last.
To sustain it.
You know, there's a song in Hausa that says, Shaitan buy a bad make kyauta. Like the devil does not give anything for free. So anything he gives you, he will get back like double. So people should know that lie is the language of the devil, and is biblical. Like as Christians, we shouldn't even lie. So faking it is lying, is deception, is manipulation. There's no need for you. The Bible likened manipulation to witchcraft. That is faking it. So let's just be us. Let's live that life that God has called us to live, and in it you find peace, you will find happiness, you find fulfillment. Like the fake life will just leave you in pieces, shamble, confused, depressed, not trusted, and people eventually will find out that you are just faking it.
Living in shame.
And
So-
the end of it is destruction.
Absolutely.
So what annoys you?
Why fake what can be real, what you can actually work for? That's what, like, it annoys me when I see people faking it. Hey, hello, we know the truth, we are just listening to you. You are the real fool in the true sense of it. So it's just you that think that you are wise, but we all know we just don't have time to talk to you.
You'll be like,
Like-
keep on. Can you
like-
keep on showing us your
Like,
foolishness?
just be showing us your foolishness. So we all know.
I'm watching a nice movie. Yeah, that's what it actually turns out to be.
Wow.
I'm watching a nice movie. This is really lovely.
Well scripted
It's very nice.
fiction.
But for me is that you're letting go of your uniqueness to imitate somebody. Imitation, even the world does not appreciate imitation. Excuse me, if you come out exactly the way some celebrities are coming out, or if you do something exactly the way a celebrity, you would get trolled all over on the social media. Everybody says, "Oh, that's a copyright. This
They
person
would
is just
drag
imitating."
you.
They would drag you through the mud.
Whatever you fake, you lie about it. And when you lie, you won't go to heaven.
You are only allowed. You know, this copy is not allowed, but you are only allowed to copy one.
One.
Just one out of all. That is Jesus. Only allowed to
He gave us
copy
permission to copy.
the life of Jesus. But any copy to me is a sin.
It's not just to you. It is a sin.
It
Like,
is a sin.
the
It is-
summary of it all is that it is a sin.
Well, thank you so much, beautiful ladies, beautiful sisters, for doing this with me today.
Thank you.
I really learned a lot, from all our contributions. And for the viewer out there, we sincerely appreciate you for staying with us. And then, sorry, we cannot take your comments, but trust me, we appreciate everything that your contribution, towards this particular show. The book of Proverbs, chapter 12, verse 26, says that one who is righteous, is on guide to his neighbors. And just paraphrasing. So, and then if you are otherwise, then you know that you are misleading people, and you know the danger. So why can't you just use the social media? We know there are so many fake life that is going there, but we know there are good people. They are doing great things on social media. Why can't you just be that good influence on social media? Please, let's not fake it. Faking it simply means you are living a life of lies, and then the author of lie is the devil. Then you know that he's your father, and you know the danger. Is the reason why Jesus is calling us to really come, and then so that he can change our life, and then will impact the world positively. And then I believe this show today really impacted in your life, and you learn one or two things, just like I do here. So we say thank you so much for staying with us, and pray that God will continue to keep us together as we continue to do his work. Please be kind to one another. Thank you, ECWA Executive, the crew, and everybody in the house. Bye-bye, and see you next time. Same station.
Continent and the second driest after Australia.
Do you want to know more about different countries all over the continent? Know their daily activities, tourist sites and type of food and lots more?